I'm LJ.
What's cracking, y'all? It's Stevie Knicks.
And we're Knicks fans.
And welcome to Knicks Anonymous.
Myself, and I think we see Willis coming out.
Fast break to Walt Frazier. Frazier then slows it down. It's picked up by Jerry West at the top of the post. Three.
We know differently, and here's David Stern with the announcement.
First pick, select Patrick Ewing.
Bernard looking for 50, and he's got it. Back-to-back 50-point games for Bernard King. Anthony for three. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied. Houston ducks under. Got it! With 8 tenths left. Lynn puts it up. Bang! Jeremy Lin from downtown. Johnson cuts left. Now fires a three. It is good, and he's fouled. It counts, and he is fouled.
Barrett drives down, and this time finishes with authority.
Yeah, what is going on, New York? Welcome back to another episode of
Wait, let's get this out the way. Welcome to a new season of Knicks Anonymous.
Ooh, Sly Fox.
I had to throw that out there, y'all. Because as we all know, the Knicks season begins after the championship is won.
But real New York fans know the season never ends.
Good point. Good point.
We've been playing this whole time. We've been won the chip already.
That'd be sweet.
It wasn't the Bucks you saw.
We'll get into that in a second.
Yo, but what is going on, New York? Oh my God.
We are back.
It feels so good to be back.
We are back. Season 2, episode 1. So this would be episode in total 37, I would think, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn it. I lost count. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's all good. We'll correct. We'll correct it at the. We'll correct it next episode.
We've been grinding so hard. We just spitting them out, episode after episode, content after content.
What's important is this is season 2, episode 1.
We here, baby. How do we do it? How do we do it, Stevie?
Yeah, and we're I think a month or a few weeks away from a year.
Yeah,
a few weeks away from a year.
Oh,
yes, you had to scroll down to that first Instagram post.
What year? Let's go.
We're almost there.
Honestly, shout out to the Knicks Anonymous family as we do per usual.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening.
We are the people's voice, and we are nothing without the people.
Yes. And
so we love you guys. We love talking Knicks with you guys. We're actually growing as a community. Our page is actually very more active than it was when we first started.
Definitely. Shout out to you guys. And since you mentioned that, follow us on Instagram at Knicks Anonymous.
Yes.
Apple. Sorry. Handle that part. I'm sorry.
Apple Podcast.
We're going to be back on YouTube soon.
Yeah.
We'll be back. Trust me. It's going to be a little different this year.
Oh, no. We're coming with some heat this year. See, this is the beginning of something great.
We're just starting. We're starting regular.
Yeah.
We
just wanted to get this content out because there's a lot of juicy stuff coming out right now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on, man.
A lot of good stuff. So
the media is throwing some
so
real
with that,
news.
Are we getting to the show right now?
Yeah, might as well.
Right,
I was gonna get into some crap, but you know what? Let's get into it.
Bam. No, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say
this is part of the show. The crap is part of the show.
Okay, but it's good crap though. I was just gonna say
like that. Sometimes you gotta really take that. Sometimes you really gotta take that dump. You feel me?
Now, of course. But what I was gonna say was, you've been getting a lot of real news, a lot of fake news. So we're trying to.
Oh, just like last year, man.
Yeah, but now we're like
it's a cycle.
We're almost a year into it, so we're getting better at balancing the real from the fake.
Yes.
That's
transparency.
And us as Knicks fans are getting better at that. As a whole, especially us.
And we have to be better because we have to be better for our audience.
Yeah, dude.
Our audience comes for us for pure, authentic content.
Yeah, we try to bring the facts as much as possible, and we want to continue doing that. But let's get it.
Before we even start, shout out to Stevie's new setup. Y'all can't see it, but you will eventually.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet.
This is a very nice setup you got here, sir.
Yeah, I built it today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you built this yourself?
Well, yeah, basically I did. Being a drill.
Yeah, you in a drill indeed. Good stuff, man. Upgrades.
Yeah, but let's get into things, man. But first and foremost, you know what? We got to throw it out there.
What's up?
Congratulations to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, man, yes.
Congratulations, man. That is how you win a chip, bro. You get your centerpieces. You build around your centerpieces. And when it doesn't work, You continue building around those centerpieces.
You planted the seed, you watered it, you put it in the sunlight, and it sprouted.
And you know what's cool about the 2 seeds?
You feel me?
The 2 seeds they built around Chris Middleton and Giannis, they weren't lottery picks. They weren't. Giannis was the 15th pick, and Middleton was the 39th pick in round 2. Not even by the Bucks, by the Pistons. So basically, after 1 year, the Pistons, I won't say they gave up on him, but I guess they were like, hey, you know what?
It happens.
Let's throw it out there. Yeah, they gave up on him.
It happens.
And he ended up on the Bucks. The Bucks developed him. He went from somebody didn't want, another team didn't want.
Look at the rest of his team.
Yeah.
PJ Tucker, he
we're gonna get into that in a second. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into them in a second. I just want to start off with Giannis.
Oh, with the core pieces.
Yeah, I have a point.
No. The point is,
I'm trying to get to a point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to a point. Trust me, we're gonna get to the destination. So you had a guy, Middleton. Let me not say nobody didn't want, but I guess the Pistons didn't want him. He ended up with Milwaukee. Didn't started off okay at first, and developed into what he is now, a champion, a 2-time All-Star, and basically a consistent 20-point scorer.
Congratulations, Middleton.
Yes, congratulations.
You are the assassin.
There were a couple of moments that his fadeaway was looking kind of, I say it, Kobe-ish.
He was doing so good that there were actually talks about that he actually may be the better player on the Bucks.
Yes, I think that was bullcrap.
No, absolutely.
But that was being thrown out there.
The fact that he was going God mode to this extent, the question was in the air.
And you know what was so cool about that? The Bucks were patient with him.
Very patient.
The Bucks. And then that brings us to Giannis.
And with the coach, everything. With the whole team.
Oh, yeah. They were going to fire Budenholzer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying his name right. But
they were going to fire him.
Yeah, they were going to fire him.
Especially if he didn't make it this year.
And look at that. You ain't going to fire him now. You gotta extend the pay the man.
There you go.
Pay the man.
You just earned yourself some guap.
Yeah, shout out to Budenholzer.
Shout out to you,
Mike
man.
Buden. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but shout out to Mike Budenholzer, the Bucks coach.
All right, so now I already know what sound effect we're going to get next. We're going to get the money one. The
for the Greek, yeah.
The cash.
Yeah, so pay the man.
Cha-ching.
But which brings us to the Greek Freak. 15th pick. Fun fact, the first years of his career, I think the first 6 years, his scoring average went up every year.
Dude, did you see the body comparison they had?
Like, what do you mean?
Like,
yeah,
how
from
he
him
looked?
then and now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bony guy, bro.
Brolic.
Bro, check this out.
He was on some...
Yeah.
This guy was brolic.
Bro, check this out. From 2013 to 2020, his scoring average went up every year. From 6 to 12 to 16 to 22 to 26 to 27 to 29. And it only went down this year, but not by much, to 28.
Because Middleton picked up the slack.
Yes, sir. And you know what that is? You know what that is, right?
That's pure improvement right there.
That's player development.
That's pure improvement.
Patience.
How many years was that?
7 years, bro. His first 7 years, he improved his scoring average.
And how many out of those years did he make the playoffs?
I
think 3 times.
No. What, the first of the 20-point years? Nah, from 2016, 2017 on.
So he's been in the playoffs his entire.
Since he's been going ham, yeah. First 3 years was development. See, exactly, development. Patience.
3 years. This is RJ's what? This is RJ's 4th year.
Second. No, this is going on 3, but
this is his 3rd year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into him in a second though, because he's part of the.
He's
part of the intro.
Yeah, man. The multiverse is coming
Trust
together.
Me, bro. We're doing some Marvel shit,
and multiverse is coming together.
And everybody. The point, and like I said, I've said it. Y'all have heard me say the words many times since this episode began. Patience, development. They developed Giannis.
And not for nothing.
They developed Middleton.
Off topic, like, patience is a virtue, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Like, I have learned that lesson this entire week.
Yeah, and that's
patience is the way to go. Slow and steady definitely wins the race, bro. Absolutely.
And it's more appreciated.
Yes.
And while developing them, they made the right moves. They drafted Dante DiVincenzo, who unfortunately got hurt and missed the playoffs this year. But he contributed. Yeah, but shout out to him because he contributed in the regular season.
He definitely deserved that. Even though he didn't play, I was happy for him.
Yeah, they brought in guys like Brook Lopez. They got Drew Holiday for defense. They brought in Bobby Portis and PJ Tucker. They made the right moves, bro. They made the right moves.
Yeah.
So, and like I said again.
And they kept their patience
and developed.
Yes.
Which brings me to R.J.
So
Barrett.
shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Bucks.
Shout out to them.
And the reason I'm bringing R.J. Barrett is I want to compare because he's our youngest. I won't say he's our youngest player, but he's the rookie, like our young guy that we're looking at to take the next step. I want to show y'all something. Real quick, check it out. And it might not mean much, but it's just something to think about. Giannis' first 2 years in the NBA, his scoring average went from 6.8 to 12.7. His field goal percentage went from 41 to 49 overall.
Okay.
Chris Middleton. Okay.
I like Giannis, man. I don't know why everybody hates him.
They were trying to say he didn't have skills. Chris Middleton, his first 2 years, he went from 6.1. Oh, wow. He doubled. So that's not bad. He doubled in Milwaukee his first year, 12. Hey, pretty good. Shout out to Chris Middleton.
Shout out to Chris Middleton.
Yeah. His field goal percentage went, about even. So, yeah. He just needed an opportunity.
So, basically, what we're seeing is that
because
there was no hype. There was no hype around these two guys.
Well, there was on Giannis in the draft. They were like, this guy looks raw, but he's gonna be something.
But still, even at that, like when they realized he wasn't all that his first couple years, they kind of, he kind of vanished a little bit.
Yeah, but in Middleton's case, like he just needed an opportunity. Because I say that because he pretty much shot the same field goal percentage. His 3-point percentage went up crazy though. It went from 31 to 41. So he just needed that boost in time
and a game. Exactly, keyword time
and development.
These are key. You should do like a shot o'clock game, or like if you have a spliff on you or anything, take a shot or a hit every time you hear the words development, time, and patience.
In this episode, yeah.
In this episode. So right now, when
You're
I just said
drunk.
it,
you're probably drunk.
So
right
now, when I just said it, take that hit or take that pull.
Okay.
So let's go.
All right. So y'all heard their first 2 years. Here's RJ's first 2 years.
Okay.
Oh, great. I messed up.
This is very good. This is good because we need to bring this to light, man. We need to bring this situation to light.
All right, RJ.
It's not a situation. It's just we need you guys.
No, we're putting things in perspective.
Yes.
We're just trying to put things into context and perspective. You're just trying to get them drunk if they play in this game.
You're welcome.
All right, but check it out. RJ's rookie
for
year.
The people.
RJ's rookie year, he went from 14 points. What's his field goal percentage? 40% shooting. Second year, 17 points. 44% shooting. Now, I'm not saying RJ Barrett is going to be better than the Greek Freak or Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
But so far, his trajectory is trending up, and it's trending pretty much faster than Middleton and
for those stock market people, you know the vibes. You buy low. I mean, we're not selling high, but you get the point. We bought low, and we're time and patience.
Take another shot.
You got it. We're
development.
We're taking our time.
Shot.
We're taking our time, and we're just building. These are building blocks. So we just need, as Knicks fans, we need to learn patience. Do some yoga, meditate. It's healthy. Trust me.
Which brings us to the point of this show. The 2021 NBA Draft.
Woo! Shit.
Yep, I told y'all we were heading somewhere.
We're back at it, baby.
I told y'all that whole Bucks monologue was leading somewhere. I told you.
Another draft, another season.
But it's different, though. We're not in the lotto.
Huh?
We're not in the lottery.
Oh, no, yeah.
Last year when we started Knicks Anonymous, we were in the lottery, bro.
We were down bad. Real bad.
We were expecting to be in the lottery, but not so much this year. So
we were down really bad then, and
pretty damn up.
But how about now? Shout out to Drake.
Yeah.
But how about now?
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, man.
We're in pretty high spirits.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, we have
4 picks this year.
The 4 picks. We have the 19th, right?
The 19th, the 21st, the 32nd, and the 58th.
4 picks.
Yeah, man, and we have interest in a lot of players.
So there's a lot of variance that can occur within this draft. So we're just gonna break it down just piece by piece.
Something like that.
So the first thing we're gonna do is talk about, because there's a lot of talk about if we don't keep our draft picks. So we're gonna keep that. Right now we're just gonna talk about if we keep our draft picks.
Yes. So
we'll get to the other variants of it later.
Yeah, basically what we're gonna do this segment, we're gonna talk about the draft, like we obviously. We're gonna talk about a player. We're each gonna pick a player we think that fits, a player that we iffy about, and a wild card. And as far as wild card, I guess that could mean whatever we want. So we're gonna cheat with that one. A wild card is whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, wild card is pretty much.
But it has to have context to it.
It's the unexpected, but at the same time, if you bring it into light, you'll be like, oh yeah, that could work. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing stupid.
Like-
Nothing stupid. Not like that bogus trade we saw on the internet.
Yo, can we talk about that real quick?
Real quick, just bring it up. Yo,
right, so
check out this trade, y'all.
Yeah, so-
let me see if I remember it.
They wanted. So it was between the Knicks and Cleveland.
Yeah.
They wanted Colin. So for Colin Sexton, Kevin Love,
And I think Torion Prince, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, they wanted
Check this shit out, y'all.
Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett, and all of our first round picks for this draft.
You know what button you got to press.
Hold on, where is it?
Yeah, that was horrible.
Nah, man.
That's why when I say wild card, the wild card is going to be that wild.
It's not that. That's wild. That's out of pocket.
There's no context there.
Out of pocket.
Our wild cards will have context.
That's
I
disrespectful.
assure you.
Like in some form and level, there's disrespect within that.
Well, that's the internet for
Like
you.
who do they think we are?
That's the internet for you. You know how that goes.
That's OD. That's disrespectful.
Well, you know what?
Talk about Kevin Love. What?
He's gonna end up somewhere else. I already know. He's gonna end up on a playoff team. I just don't know which one.
Who was the other one? Prince?
Torion Prince. Yeah. Yeah. You know what?
Exactly, bro.
You know what? Let's get to the draft.
Exactly.
So the Knicks interviewed a lot of players, and like I said, we're gonna talk about a player that fits, player we're iffy about, and a wild card. So who's a player you think fits? Let's get into that.
Okay,
Let's get into that first.
So with the 15th pick in the 2021
Oh,
draft.
you're trading down?
Huh?
You're trading down?
What do you mean?
You said the 15th pick.
I mean, I'm sorry, 19th pick. Sorry. The 19th pick, the New York Knicks select Jared Butler.
Ooh, I actually like that pick.
Jared Butler. So Jared Butler is 6'4", 193 pounds. Point guard.
Actually, he's a combo guard. He can run both. He can run both guards.
Yes, but the only thing that's stopping him is kind of his height.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's about it. That's his only downfall. His height and his he doesn't have that long of arms. Like he doesn't have a long.
Oh, he has a short wingspan.
Yes.
Yeah, you need that in the NBA these days.
So, but the reason why I do like him is because I'm still heavy on the fact that we need a point guard this draft. We definitely need a point guard. I believe we go point guard all the way. And for that reason, I believe that Jared Butler is the guy for the Knicks as of right now, is because he's a very good shot creator. We need somebody who's very good on ball. We need somebody who's able to become a threat on the inside and kind of cause chaos, so he can open up things for other people.
Okay.
I'm not really sure if he's a floor general. They didn't really talk
too
much about
he's
that.
Pretty decent.
I mean, he's a kid at the end of the day. So like,
I think Butler would bring a different dynamic to the Knicks as far as like the point guards we currently have.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a bad pick. And he's a winner.
Yeah, he's a winner.
He's a winner.
He is a champion. His 3-point, he's a very good 3-point shooter. I have been jacking 3-point shooting.
Oh yeah, shooting's the number one need.
I have been jacking 3-point shooting since last season. We need a point guard that can shoot. As we saw in Trae Young, we saw what the reason why his team is so good is because of his play style, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but from what I see, like from my perspective, I think because he makes everybody around him better due to the fact that he's so much of a threat.
Yeah, definitely.
People focus on him so much that, like, you know, you're not really worried about anybody else. You're just locked on him. So that's somebody the Knicks have been missing for a very long time. I don't know how far back you think you could date that the Knicks had a point guard issue. Give me like a year.
Dude, we haven't had a franchise point guard in ever. The last franchise
Mark
point
Jackson?
Guard, no, the last consistent franchise point guard the Knicks had was Charlie Ward.
Marbury?
No, it was Charlie Ward. He was the starting point guard for a good 7-8 years consecutive. He wasn't that great. Like, he was an all-star, nothing like that. But as far as consecutive starting point guards, it'd be Charlie Ward.
All right, so shout out to Charlie Ward. You were the last of the Mohicans, my man.
Yeah.
You were the last of a dying breed, bro. Because we've had a long and what year was that?
There was the 90s Knicks.
So yeah, we had a really
The 90s Knicks.
30+ years.
We've had a lot of point guards along the way who came and stopped by, like Marbury, Mark Jackson even made a comeback.
But we need
again.
somebody who's consecutive.
We need somebody who's gonna stay. We need staying.
We need
power.
somebody to develop.
Butler has. I think he has another shot. You try to kill these people, bro. But Butler has. I think Butler has the potential to have staying power. My guy that you got more to say?
Yeah. So.
Oh, go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
So here's like the main thing out of this. That the reason why I like this guy, his defense.
Oh, and wait, for the record, folks, the people we're mentioning are people the Knicks have interviewed. We are not speculating. We are not doing rumors. And if we are doing rumors, we'll say like
It's based off
it's speculation.
It's based off what that we knew that they came in contact with these players. So it's obvious that they have some type of interest in them.
Yes, but continue. I just want to throw that out.
Yes. So my man Butler, he's a very good defender. Very good defender. The good thing about being small is that you're pretty much guarding people taller than you. So
And he's 6'4". That helps.
So you're already lower to the ground. And defense is something you can't really teach. You can teach defense, but to truly be a great defender, you just gotta genuinely love defense. And that's just how I feel like. You know, that you can't be great at anything unless you love it. That's just how I think.
Ah, cool.
So I think he will make a very good impact for this young Knick team
All right.
at the point guard position.
That's what's up. For my player that fits, I'm going wing. I'm going Trey Murphy.
You're going shooting guard?
No, small forward actually. I think
forward.
he could play shooting guard though. But Trey Murphy from where's Trey Murphy from? Virginia. I'm sorry. He strikes me as a Tibbs guy. He has to develop
In terms of his work ethic?
Yes.
Or?
He has to develop. He has to be a better defender, but he puts the effort in it, and I like that. You don't have to be a good defender from the start, but if you put in the effort, you will develop into one. And Trey Murphy has the potential to develop into that. And he's also has underrated athleticism. You know, he was catching a few bangers in them highlights I posted.
So you said small forward, right?
Yeah.
So
We do need a wing.
okay, very true. So that means we let anybody walk because he has to take someone's spot.
Most likely, Bullock, because people are looking at him, so it's not a guarantee he's coming back.
Okay.
Even though he wants to, but
So
if they offer him, if the Lakers offer him more money, he's gonna take the money.
facts.
So Trey Murphy would be a potential replacement.
So one more question for you.
Okay.
So if you're not drafting a point guard, that means you have faith or belief that someone else will take that point guard spot.
I mean, we do have another pick.
Very true.
So, I think he would fit best because we do need a wing, one who can play defense or at least has the potential to develop into a defender, and he has that potential. And like I said, underrated athleticism, high volume shooter too. I think if I remember correctly, 44% overall from the field, 41 from three. Not too bad. I might be off, but if I'm off, I'm not too off, but it's around that area. He strikes me as a guy who would get minutes under Tibbs. He does.
Yeah.
He does, and he's a fearless guy. He's a pretty confident dude.
He's shifty.
Yeah,
He's a good ball handler. Can he create his own shot?
That's the thing.
Can he? Because
He'd be a 3-and-D wing. He'd be an off the ball shooter. But he has the potential though, because like I said, he caught a few bangers in them highlights, and he created them shots.
yeah.
He could cut. He's pretty decent.
Because I feel like if you're coming onto the Knicks lacking shot creation, I don't feel like you're gonna succeed. Because look at Knox. That's the reason why Knox isn't succeeding. Because Knox isn't able to create his own shot. He's a great shooter, but he just can't create his own shot.
I think he would be better than Knox. He'll definitely make the rotation. I'll tell you that much. Should we pick Trey Murphy? He's like
a better Knox.
He might not be a star, but he's gonna make the rotation.
Okay.
I can definitely tell you that. So I guess my guy that fits would be Trey Murphy.
Okay.
Who are you iffy about?
My iffy pick is gonna have to be Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes.
I think that's his name, right? Quentin
Quentin
Grimes.
Grimes, shooting
Okay,
guard.
so the reason why I say Quentin Grimes is because he is actually when the rumors first started popping up, he was actually the most consistent one popping up.
And we seem to be fans of him too. Like there's guys like in the Knicks brass who seem to like Grimes.
That really like Grimes. Yeah. And he's a knockdown shooter from three. He's a 3-point specialist. I like the kid. He's a great shooter. We do need 3-point shooting. I just don't think his play style he'll succeed here. He can't shot create. He can't create his own shot. He's a very great defender, though. I heard he's a very good defender because he's lanky. So he's very good at defense. But my main thing is that he can't create his own shot. And I think we need a point guard. Just point blank simple. I just think a point guard.
So you're point guard or nothing for the draft.
Yes.
At least with one of the picks.
Yes.
Copy. Okay.
But the main reason why he's my not really, because everybody likes him and wants him because of his 3-point shooting, and I'm all for it. But the thing is like
he's another high volume shooter. Actually, he hit over 100 threes.
He's a very good high volume shooter, but who's gonna get him the ball? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying we don't have anybody to give him the ball, but I feel like if he had somebody that can create a little bit more, he could be better than what he could be. Definitely. Without one. You feel me? So I don't think he fits. I feel like we need a point guard first, and that sets the tempo for everything else.
Okay, so you're more iffy about Grimes because of the interest, not because of him as a player, is what you're saying.
He's a great player. He's a great defender. He's everything the Knicks need on the defensive side and on the outside. But I feel like the point guard is more important of a piece to fix first.
So if he slid to the second round, would you take him?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different then. I got
Absolutely.
You know who I'm iffy about? Trey Mann.
Oh, okay.
I'm iffy about Trey.
I've heard that name a lot too.
Yeah, dude, like off the ball shooting, like creating his own shot off the dribble.
Yeah.
And, like on some Steph Curry shit and firing from 3. He's pretty deadly.
Okay.
he has potential to be basically a Trae Young.
Just a guess, is his weakness poor shot selection?
I
feel like that kind of plays
actually
out.
No, believe it or not, he actually hits those shots at a high percentage.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so he's like I said, he's a Trae Young.
Okay.
He's a Trae Young, Steph Curry kind of guy.
Very good.
His weakness is creating for everybody else. That's where I'm iffy about him, bro. We need somebody to create for everybody else, to take some of the creating to take the creating duties away from Randall.
Yes.
Randall, not that he can't create. I don't mind Randall creating because he did pretty good with it last year.
But he can't be the main dude creating.
Yeah, I want you to be a power forward.
Yeah.
More than the creator.
Because you could always switch and dish somewhere else. Like let's say you're on a point guard gives it to you and you do a quick pass down the baseline. You know, that's regular point forward shit. You don't have to actually walk down the court every possession as if you're a point guard.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be a bad pick. I'm not saying I would be upset if we picked him, because even though he's not that good of a creator for others, off the ball he'd be pretty good when Julius Randle does create. So that's why I'm 50-50 with him. He can't create, but he would also be a good option. Not saying he's terrible. Trey Mann's pretty good. He's good at what he does.
But like he doesn't fit the description. Like how the same way I feel with Grimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he slips and he's there, yeah, I'll take him. But he wouldn't be the first player on my list.
First.
Yeah, exactly.
Priorities first.
Exactly. So that's why I'm iffy about him. It's not that deep, honestly. He just got to create better. Not saying he can't develop into that, but as of now, like that's his weakness. So I would much rather get a creator. You know what I mean? Who's also a shooter, rather than have a dude who's a shooter but has to work on creating. So I would rather have Butler, in my opinion.
Butler's nice.
I would pick Butler over Trey Mann. That's just me.
We need somebody with shot creation and handles. We need someone to create havoc, get people open.
Yeah, man.
Because look what Chris Paul did for the Suns. People sleep on that.
Off topic, they talking about he might leave.
You know what's funny? They said the Knicks might pick him up. Here we go again.
Yeah, the Chris Paul rumors are returning.
Here we go again.
I haven't officially heard it. I haven't officially heard it myself, so I'm not even gonna get into it.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
That's later.
We'll bump.
Yeah, you can bump to this for a
bump.
minute. I don't mind. Now we're not doing that segment now. Yeah, that was just
that was a blooper. That was to keep you ready. That was to keep you focused.
All right. So player you iffy about? Who's your wild card, and why is he a wild card to you?
Okay, so my wild card is Chris. Duarte.
I know why he's a wild card.
That's how you say his name, right?
Yeah, Chris Duarte.
Duarte.
I know why he's a wild card.
Why is he a wild card?
Why is he? Before I say it, why is he a wild card to you?
Because he's a small forward, or he could play the small forward position, or he's a shooter. He's actually a shooting guard, but
he can switch.
Yeah, he can switch.
Okay, that's what's up.
The reason why he's my wild card is because he's not a point guard.
The The reason he's a wild card to me is because we might possibly have to trade down for him, but we'll get into that in a minute. But go ahead, talk about Duarte.
Yeah, Duarte. He's a 3-point specialist. He's very good at shot creating.
I get a lot of Clay vibes from him myself.
He's very good at transition basketball, and that's something that can help Toppin and all these guys and the actual offense.
Yeah,
in general.
bro, that was my big complaint last year. We had to up the transition. Yes.
So this guy, my guy Duarte, he could help with that. He could definitely help, and he's very active. Like he's almost like a Stephen Curry. You know, Stephen Curry is almost more effective as he is with the ball.
Oh, so he moves around.
He cuts backdoor. He's very active. And that's something you really lack in today's NBA. Everything's kind of like not lazy, but like a little bit more laid back. It's more one-on-one game. It's not really as cutting and fundamental as it used to be. Yeah. So he could actually thrive in today's game because no one's looking for it.
That's true. That's pretty true.
Not to say no one's looking for it, but it's not as it's not as as it was in the back in the days.
He's also a wild card because of his age too. A lot of people are, which is why I think he might slip to us. A lot of people are down on his age. He's 24.
That's not old.
Nah, but for a rookie in NBA rookie ages, like that's ancient. Cause like, think about it.
But that would mean he's just more NBA ready.
No, that's why that's why I think he's a wild card too for Tibbs, because Tibbs want NBA ready players. So Duarte's a possibility, and Shams reported today that the Knicks are really, really interested and have been looking at him. So
you might 3-point.
You might be onto something there, buddy.
So either Chris Duarte or Butler, whichever one we go with. I wouldn't really be too mad if we pick Duarte, but like I said, I'm very point guard oriented right now. I feel like right now we just need to commit to a point guard. We need either that or we trade, but we'll get to that. But if we don't trade, do nothing, I feel like we get a point guard.
All right. My wild card is a center.
Yeah.
And we all know why.
Yeah.
And he's a wild card because where he's from, Kentucky's Isaiah Jackson.
Ooh,
yeah, there you go. Already, the pipeline begins.
Narcos,
dude.
We're gonna smuggle him into the organization.
Isaiah Jackson. Bro, like in all honesty, to sum him up, he's basically Mitchell Robinson with a mid-range jumper.
That's like a villain at the end of the final level.
Yeah,
it's Mitch with a jump shot.
Yeah, and not only does he have the Kentucky connections,
it's your worst nightmare.
He has the CAA connections because he's represented by the agency Leon Rose used to work for.
Ooh,
there's that connection.
A whole lot of connections. It's the multiverse.
The Knicks worked him out. He's on the list of players the Knicks worked out. He's a wild card to me for those two reasons, for the CAA connection and the Kentucky. Also for the Mitchell Robinson
controversy. Here we go.
I won't call it a controversy.
We could stir it up. We could stir the pot right now.
Nah.
We could do it right now, bro. Right here, right now.
No. We don't got to stir the pot, though. We're not that.
What if we just some sazon?
No. I'm not stirring the pot. I'm just being realistic. Because, being that we worked him out means there's a little bit of interest there. Perhaps he might be a backup.
We let Noel walk.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Maybe it's not a controversy. Maybe it's not because the possibility is there. Yeah, maybe we're afraid about Mitch's injuries. That possibility is there, but we'll find out. This season we're gonna find out everything this off season and the draft, obviously.
Yeah.
But the fact we worked the dude out who's exactly like Mitch,
it shows interest.
Yeah.
So we're looking. We have an idea,
and the connections are there. And the connections are there. Yeah, he's my wild card for that reason. I'm not saying we're guaranteed to pick him, but it'd be pretty interesting if we did. Them headlines, you'd see a lot of misleading headlines about, is Mitch gone? You'd start seeing shit like that.
And we'll probably get a lot of shit for it.
No, not
for
really.
Drafting a center.
No, I don't think so. Depending on
New York media, bro. You know how it is.
Yeah, like I said, they'll stir the pot. We're not gonna stir
the pot, but we're just calling they're gonna stir the pot.
Yeah, so Isaiah Jackson would be a controversial pick. He wouldn't be a bad pick, as I said. Mitch always needs a backup.
Yeah, especially with that. Now we know that he can get injured.
Yeah, and like I said,
because with big guys, legs are. They're glass. They're plexiglass.
And he's pretty athletic, yo. Look at him, Isaiah Jackson.
So you know what I'm saying? So like he's gonna, and he put on some weight. Granted.
Yeah, he looks brolic as fuck.
Mitch Robinson put on some weight. That's what you need. Because the thing with Zion is that he's too heavy. The thing with Mitch is he was too skinny. So right now he's in the middle.
He just has to stay healthy now.
So now he just has to stay where he is, and with all the jumping he's doing, his body should keep up with him. That's why Rudy Gobert has always been so successful in this league right now. If you think about it, Rudy Gobert I don't think I've ever really seen him get injured like that.
That's true. And not to my knowledge, off the top of my head.
At least not. I've seen him in every playoffs.
Nothing serious, yeah.
I've seen him in every playoff series. So you know, health is key. So if Mitch can stay healthy, that's Porzingis' problem. His knees is all shot.
Yeah. So maybe they are looking. Maybe there is an injury concern. Who knows? It hasn't been reported, but
it's just something to look at.
Yep. Isaiah Jackson, my wild card.
I'm sure they took it into consideration. I'm sure they did.
Well, let's see what happens. The draft is next week.
Thursday, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Draft is next week. We gonna find out the answers to all these questions.
So I like this. It's like the lottery, or like you're placing a bet or something.
Yeah, man.
You want to put money on it?
Yeah, speaking of the lottery, we actually interviewed other players who were in the lottery, which actually brings us to.
Oh yeah.
Is it just me or?
Oh yeah, the fan favorite. I don't know if it's a fan favorite. I don't know. Is it better than the old school?
I kind of dig it.
I'm fucking with you, bro. So is it just me? One more time, because it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Is it just me, or will the Knicks package up some type of deal with the first and second round picks to trade up within the draft
into the late lottery,
like 10th pick?
Yeah.
By any chance, can you look up the teams that are in the top 10 right now?
The top 10 teams?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second.
Look at the top 10 teams.
But,
I want to see something.
While I'm doing that, as far as like players from the lottery that or supposedly are going to be in the lottery, late lottery, where we're trying to trade down to.
Yeah.
We interviewed James Bouknight, Scotty Barnes.
I really like Bouknight. Bouknight is nice.
Jalen Johnson. Guys that haven't been rumored to us, but I think might be possibility is Davion Mitchell. He might be a possibility. You know what I mean? If we trade into the lottery.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's a lot of variants. You know, a lot of plays. You know, this is why I like the new front office that we have accumulated since the last year. We always have options. You know, it's never like we're just gonna sit tight and not, see other ways we can, get other things. You feel me? So I like Leon Rose. I have faith that something will happen. He will always pick. In Leon we trust. He will always make the right decision. I have faith in him. He has earned my trust after last year for what he has done.
So
if you think about it, he's right now. He's.
So you think the possibilities there? We're gonna trade that. I mean, the popular notion is we got 4 picks. We're not keeping all 4 picks.
That's the reason why I want you to look up the teams, because I want to see.
No, I am. I'm here right now.
Give me 6.
The earliest we could probably trade down to is maybe the 10th pick.
So give me 10, 11. Give me 10, 11, 12.
The 10th pick is the Pelicans. The 11th is the Hornets. And the 12th is the Spurs.
Who's the 15th?
The lottery's the first 14.
Okay.
13 is the Pacers. 14 is Golden State. So we
could go for Golden State.
Nah, I don't think we don't have what Golden State would want to trade their pick for a star. We don't have a star.
We need somebody. We need to draft somebody. We need to trade with somebody that doesn't need a point guard, because this draft is point guard heavy, right?
So we would most likely have to. All right, I'm looking at a mock draft right now from CBS. They have Moses Moody at 10 for shooting guard, and at 11, Josh Giddey being picked at small forward.
Who they have at 19? Who they have at us?
19, they have us mocked in this particular draft. Chris Duarte. So he might end up. Hey,
Chris Duarte.
Things might end up working out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chris Duarte. There we go.
Who knows?
There we go.
But he might be he's been climbing up the draft charts too, so he might be a potential trade down candidate as well.
What do you mean, like we trade for him?
Yeah, we might have to trade down because he's climbing up the charts, dude. Like, so is Trey Murphy, and he's my guy that fits.
Yeah.
He might not be there at 19, so we might have to trade.
Maybe we could do like a 3-team trade.
That's possible. Book Night, we would definitely have to trade for.
Yeah.
Book
Like crazy though.
Yeah, yeah, he gets buckets. We need buckets.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind trading down for Book Night, but like I don't think he's getting out the top 10. Like people have called on.
And I don't
to
think
him.
we're getting into the top 10.
Nah, yeah, we don't have enough.
I don't think we're getting into the top.
Unless
No, we do have enough. I just don't want to give it away. Like, you feel me? Like,
Unless we get Cade Cunningham, that's the only way I'd do it.
he's going 1, right?
Yeah, it's the only way I do it.
He's going 1.
It's the only way.
Who was
I
the
do
first pick?
it. The Pistons. So they lucked out.
Kate Cunningham is what? He's a point guard, right?
Yep.
So what happens to not Halliburton, Killian Hayes?
That's a good question. I don't know, but
You'll take Killian Hayes?
nah, he didn't really show me that much last year. And we wanted him. We wanted him. Dude.
No, you wanted him. Wait, did I want him?
Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
want him. I did want him.
We wanted Killian Hayes. A lot of Knicks fans wanted Killian Hayes. I got to make yourselves known, B. Come comment on our page and let us know if you want to kill your Hayes.
So you're
Be
saying
honest.
So you're saying he didn't develop?
So far, no. He still has a chance, though. I'm not saying it's over, but
Start drinking.
But yeah, if we're gonna trade into the lottery, it's definitely gonna be the late lottery. It's not gonna be the top 10. It's gonna be 10 through 14.
Yeah.
The Spurs are interesting. No, not Spurs. Wait, was it the Spurs? Yeah, it was the Spurs. The Spurs are an interesting team to trade with because in this particular mock draft, they picking Isaiah Jackson. They don't need a point guard. We can trade with them.
Yeah.
That's
We just need to make an offer they can't refuse.
So is it just you? Nah. It's very possible we might trade into the lottery. And it definitely might happen.
And if we do trade in the lottery, who would you want? Just out of curiosity.
If we trade down, I wouldn't mind Book Night. Book Night would be a good look.
I'd have to agree on that one because that was my pick too.
Book Night would be a good look.
Point guard, baby.
Duarte, if we got to trade down to get him, wouldn't be a bad look.
But it's looking like he might fall to us.
Yeah, I mean, if things go right, let's see what
And
happens.
you know what it is too? There's a lot of backdoor talk too in the draft that a lot of people don't know. Like people be like, "Oh, don't pick this guy."
Oh yeah, that's how it is. There's a lot of smoke screens come draft time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, I'm not gonna pick him," and then you pick him.
There's a lot of smoke screens come draft time.
Do you still think they were trying to do that with Cole Anthony?
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you still think they were trying to do that?
I don't know, but like that was weird that happened.
But if they do it again,
like the Knicks are definitely not picking this guy.
yeah, like
That would mean we're definitely not picking that guy because we did it for Cole Anthony last year. We definitely didn't pick.
we definitely didn't pick that guy.
I thought that was a smoke screen. It turned out it
definitely
wasn't.
didn't pick that guy.
So nah, it's not you, bro. We just might get into the lottery somehow, some way.
Yeah. I think we have just enough to get into the lottery. I don't think we have enough firepower to actually get deep into the lottery. Just like
Nah. We're not getting into the top 10.
just midway.
Maybe pick 10, but that's the lowest. we're going.
That's the lowest. That's max. 10 is max.
Yeah. So nah, it's not you. It is not you, bro.
Oh man,
And like I said, I think Book Night would be the one to trade down for.
Book Night. Yeah, I like Book Night.
He'd be the one.
For those of you who Book Night, he's
from UConn, shooting
Yeah.
guard, shooting guard and point guard. He can run both guard positions.
very athletic.
He has to work on dishing, but
Would you consider him a Westbrook that can shoot? I don't think he's as athletic.
Nah.
But he's pretty athletic. He's not as athletic.
He reminds. Remember Monte Ellis from Golden State?
Yeah.
He reminds me of him. I see a lot of Monte Ellis and James Book Night for some
Monte
reason.
Ellis is nice.
I liked Monte Ellis, and he was rumored to come to the Knicks for like 3 straight years.
Did he?
Yeah, he was rumored. I wish he did end up with us. Monte Ellis would have been a good look, but if we end up with Book Night, we can see what could have been.
Yeah.
I get Monte Ellis vibes from Book Night for some reason. I don't know why. I saw his highlights. I was like, Monte Ellis. Oh shit.
His only weakness though is turnovers.
That's every rookie. Not every rookie is a smart. Not every rookie comes in with those smarts. They have to develop that. So I don't mind that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
I'm positive. All right. We trade down for him. Our organization thinks he's worth it.
Yeah, he's definitely worth it. I'll say that.
Unpopular opinion, but I think we should give Quickly a shot at the starting job. But that's for another time and another discussion.
I say mid-season.
Nah, even training camp. Summer League.
Summer League. I'll start him in Summer League.
Yeah, see what happens.
Why not? I mean, yeah. Bowling like
what do y'all think?
Bro, they didn't even get to play in the USA in the shout out. Did we ever shout them out for that?
Who?
For Quickly and Toppin for making the USA team.
They made the select team. They didn't make the team.
Still something.
Yeah. Shout out to them for making that.
Shout out to you guys.
That's what's up. So, I guess you know what time it is now.
Oh yeah.
Now it's time for it. Yeah, y'all. This week in Knicks history is back. This time, it was the right moment.
Yeah. My fault. I got you.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
I got you.
It's
I got
all
you.
to the good.
Yeah, we here, baby. We live.
This week in Knicks history, we're basically going to discuss 19th, the 21st, the 32nd, and the 58th pick.
Let's go.
I'm not really going to get into the 58th pick. It's pretty much a crapshoot. Bro, I kid you not. Go look at the list.
Are you gonna watch it?
What?
You're gonna watch all the way to the 58?
Bro, we're probably going to trade that pick. At least that's my thought. Bro, if you look at the list, though, of all-time 58th picks, yeah.
It's not good.
Look at it this way. The one name that sticks out, and the only reason I know who he is because I'm a Georgetown Hoyas fan, is Don Reed.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. There you go. I only know.
I don't even know who that
I
is.
only know who that is because I'm a Georgetown Hoyas fan. Shout out to Don Reed, wherever you are.
Okay.
In this world.
Yeah, man. Hopefully you're healthy and alive.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, bro. But you know what? Let's get into the 19th pick. Let's start with the 19th pick. There have been 57. You're an asshole. There have been 57 total 19th picks in NBA history. 57. Wow. Guess how many All-Stars out of that 57?
3.
Holy shit, you're right. That was a shot at the dark, or you knew?
Are you serious?
Of that ass, it was 3.
Holy shit. That's bad. That's why I said it. I was like, that's some Knicks shit.
Nah, but still, but there's all right, there's been 3
Are you saying
All-Stars.
it's 3? Let me see.
No,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
believe
tell you the list. Here's the list of 3 All-Stars. It was Zach Randolph, Jeff Teague, and the greatest number 19th pick of all time, Nate Tiny Archibald. I know you heard that name.
Yeah,
so there's hope. So there's
Yeah.
hope for the 19th pick. You know what I mean? And here's a list of names.
I mean, I can't really do the percentage of that, but the percentage is pretty low.
Nah, of course.
It's out there.
But that's for all picks, though, bro. Like, even the number 1 pick, the percentage ain't that high. They've been number 1 pick bust.
True.
That happens. But there's other players that.
You finished that Kool-Aid, though, bro?
I got that.
Bro, I'm
but-
parched.
But nah, check it out. Here's a list of
You keep talking. I'm going to go grab water.
more recent 19th picks.
Learn. Grab some notebooks.
Kevin Huerter, John Collins. That means the Hawks scored twice with the 19th pick. Malik Beasley, Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley, Jeff Teague, and as I said, Zach Randolph before. Those were the only 3 All-Stars, like I said.
I'm not going to lie. Whatever happened to Zach Randolph? Is he, like, even still in the league? No, he retired,
No, he
right?
retired.
He's been retired, right?
Yeah, he retired a few years back. The first ever 19th pick was in 1951.
I like Zach Randolph.
Yo, and fun fact, in 1951, the 19th pick was a second round pick.
Yeah?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of teams back in the days. I think it was like maybe 10 teams type shit. That's why Bill Russell dominated.
No,
I mean,
Bill Russell.
No, nobody taking away from his greatness. Somebody
He
had
was
to.
a freak athlete, though.
Somebody had to win.
He was a freak athlete,
It was
though.
Bill Russell. That's it. And so yeah,
He was the one that was doing all those other sports, right? You remember that video we saw?
No, that was Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. Yeah, Chamberlain was
So yeah,
beast.
that's some history. Oh, the first ever 19th pick was a guy named Lou Hitch, forward center.
Was he good?
I'm not sure, honestly. I didn't really look him up. I think he won 2 chips with the Lakers, with the Minneapolis Lakers.
The miniest with the what? Who?
The Minneapolis Lakers. Yeah, they were the Minneapolis Lakers before they were
Minneapolis
Los Angeles.
Lakers.
Before they were Los Angeles. Bro, there's no lakes in Los Angeles. There's lakes in Minnesota. Think about it.
Lakers. What? So what is a Laker?
Lakes.
Really?
Yeah, that's why Minneapolis were the Lakers, because they're the land of 1,000 lakes. I didn't know that, did you?
No.
Well, the young fans didn't know that. Now you know.
Yo, you just dropped the yo.
Yeah, you learn something every day.
You just dropped a bomb on me.
Oh, and as far as the 19th picks, the Knicks have had 2 19th picks in NBA history, 1996 and 1988. 1996 was Walter McCarty. Yeah. 1988,
Yeah.
Rod Strickland. Rod Strickland ended up being pretty good.
Rod Strickland.
Rod Strickland's from the Bronx.
Really?
Yeah, Rod Strickland's from Mitchell Projects.
Well,
He's from not too far from our hood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Rod Strickland.
Oh, yeah. Clap to that.
So there is hope for the 19th pick.
One love, one love, one love.
There's hopes for the 19th pick. You know, there's possibilities there.
It's not a bad pick.
Yeah. You know, there's possibilities. You know, we could end up with the Zach Randolph or Tiny Archibald. Who knows? You know, John Collins is still growing. Kevin Huter is still growing. Malik Beasley's doing pretty good. Tobias Harris is still playing. You know, there's hope.
He's been in the playoffs for quite some time.
Exactly, yeah. So there's hope for the 19th pick. There's history there. On to the 21st pick. First ever 21st pick was in 1961. Some guy named Don Kogis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. From Marquette, he played for the Chicago Packers.
Maybe the J is silent.
Yes, sir. Chicago Packers. Before the Bulls were the Bulls, they were the Packers, apparently. I didn't know that either. I learned that looking this up.
Okay.
54 total 21st picks. Guess how many All-Stars?
None.
Nah, more than none. Little more.
4.
Less than that. Divide that by 2.
2.
2 All-Stars with the 21st pick. And Mike's a big fan of one of these guys. Mike TV, Michael Finley. Shout out to Michael Finley. Michael Finley was nice.
Mike likes Mike.
Mike likes Mike.
Great Mike stink alike.
Yeah. Mike, because he was a Maverick. He had a good run with the Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. When he first came in the league, he was drafted by the Suns. Mike Finley was athletic as fuck. He was banging it on people crazy. And the other one was Rondo.
Nice.
Our old friend Rondo.
Nice.
Shout out to Rajon Rondo.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, I heard actually some people talk about Rondo and the Knicks. Like, not like on social media or anything like that. Just people I know personally.
Like saying they would like Rondo. I wouldn't mind having Rondo.
Like Rondo and the Knicks.
I
I never thought about it, but like.
But then again, him and Derrick Rose as our 2 point guards. Yeah, I don't know.
Someone's got to go.
Yeah. I think we're good with Rose.
Would you rather Rose? I'd rather Rose.
I'd keep Rose.
I'd rather Rose. 'Cause Rondo can't score.
As far as notable 19th picks, Darren Collison, Rondo, like I said. I'll get to the 2 Knicks after this list. Boris Diaw. Remember Boris Diaw? Boris Diaw from the Phoenix Suns? He was on a couple of teams, but like with Steve Nash and all them.
I remember top. No, that's Wizards.
Yeah, Boris Diaw. Morris Peterson was pretty good. Jason Williams, not white chocolate, but Jason Williams. I used to play for not the Brooklyn Nets,
right?
The New Jersey Nets. Yeah, remember Jason Williams? Good rebounder, double guy. Shout out to Jason Williams.
I remember Darren Williams.
He shot somebody.
Wait, what?
Jason Williams shot somebody. Look that up.
He shot somebody?
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Wait. Yeah,
bro, I'm dead ass. He shot somebody. Look that up. Like
that's crazy.
Not on like some cold-blooded murder shit, but it was like an accident. How you shoot somebody by accident, I don't know, but that's what happened.
He's about it. Okay, what can you say, man? They just built differently.
Ricky Davis was drafted 21st. Ricky Davis was one of the dudes LeBron replaced in Cleveland. But I liked Ricky Davis. Ricky Davis was a funny guy. Matter of fact, Ricky Davis is in the Big 3 league.
You got to tell Mike Ricky Davis is the GOAT of Cleveland.
And as far as the Knicks in the 19th pick, 1996 and 2005. Dante Jones in 1996.
Yeah.
And 2005, we didn't draft him, but we got him from the Suns. In a draft day trade, Nate Robinson.
Yay!
Shout out to Nate Robinson.
Shout out to Nate the Great, man.
Oh, man.
The meme-itch.
See, we were learning a lot in this week in Knicks history. Even I learned something. I didn't know there was a Chicago Packers. Like, what the fuck is that?
What is that? What are those?
All right, now we get to the 32nd pick. 2 Knicks have been drafted with the 32nd pick. John Rudd and Toby Knight. I never heard of them. I'll be honest. No, I'm sorry.
It's just the way you said it.
I came ill-informed about them. I'm sorry, Knick fans. You know, I apologize. But feel free to look them up. Oh, you're booing? That's how y'all feeling? But look them up. John Rudd and Toby Knight. I personally have never heard of them, but, you know, maybe they contributed in some way, and I'm being ignorant about it. Apologies on my end.
It's all good, man. Maybe your dad knows.
No, I asked him. He didn't know. He said Toby Knight sounded familiar, but, you know, who knows? The first ever 32nd pick was in 1970. Some guy named Ken Warzinski from DePaul by the Pistons. Bro, the 32nd pick, there's not a lot of hope. Not a lot of all-stars. Can't lie.
I mean, it's not surprising.
But there have been notable, exceptions. Rashard Lewis. Rashard Lewis was good. Montrezl Harrell more recently.
Okay.
Luke Walton. Luke Walton's a coach now, and he was a good role player in them Lakers championships. Luke Walton wasn't bad.
Okay.
And our old friend, not drafted by us, but I think drafted by the Houston Rockets, Steve Novak.
Steve, ooh.
Yeah, 32nd pick.
Wow, that's a gem right there.
Yes, sir.
That's a gem right there.
So there's hope. There's hope for these picks, except maybe the 58th, but there's hope. There's hope for these picks.
Imagine
we pick the greatest 58th pick of all time.
The greatest player ever to ever touch a basketball.
It happened in football when Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round. Who knows? Maybe the 58th pick will be it this year. He will be the one.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
we need a little luck. We need a little spice.
Yeah, let's see what happens. You never know. That's the excitement of this time of year.
Yeah.
One can dream with the 58th pick.
Yeah.
But
deep down, what it really means.
Yeah, man. So that wraps up this week in Knicks history. I hope y'all laughed.
Season 2, episode 1.
I hope y'all laughed and learned. I was gonna say I hope y'all laughed and learned something. I wasn't gonna say laugh, but you know what? Let's throw it out there. I hope y'all laughed and learned something from this week in Knicks history.
And you guys are probably turned up right now.
Yeah.
With all the drinking and smoking y'all was just doing with all the words.
If y'all was playing the game.
If you was playing the game, so you're welcome for that. I was looking out for y'all. So
yeah, and that wraps up season 2, episode 1.
Season 2, episode 1. Dab it up.
Yeah, we're back.
We're back, baby. Woo!
And we coming back stronger than ever. We might do a live watch in the draft. That depends on work schedules because we're both 9-to-5ers now.
Yes.
So it's gonna be a little hard to do lives.
Responsible men.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to do lives, but we will do something.
Yes.
It might not be a live, but we'll do something.
And shout out to our team. Shout out to the Knicks Anonymous team. We do have a team. It is not just me and Stevie. We also have a whole bunch of other people behind doors. So shout out to all those guys. They're doing great things for us, and we appreciate them.
Well, it's only really one guy, but yeah. he just does a lot of shit.
We appreciate you, Mike.
Yeah, y'all meet Mike eventually, but not Mike TV.
You, Mike.
Not Mike TV. Y'all gonna meet him too. He's a character, but
when we get everything set up,
yeah, he's a character.
You'll meet him.
But anyway, this wraps up the episode. I'm hyped we did this. I'm hyped we got it done, and I can't wait for the next episode because guess what's coming up? Free agency.
Ooh.
You already know we're gonna have a lot to talk about there.
Ooh.
That's a lot of damage.
Ooh.
So yeah, be prepared, y'all.
That's good stuff. So that's it, man. We're checking out. We love you, Knicks Anonymous family. Let's go Knicks.
See you soon.